Hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's been about 5 days since I've actually uploaded a video. Sorry about no live stream this weekend. Wasn't feeling the best and I went out also. So I was a bit hungover. And also I'm getting my first dose of vaccine this Friday. So I mightn't be well, but you know what? I'm going to grind it out. We're going to do the live stream hopefully if I'm up to it. But anyways, I got 8 tips. Got 8 tips, and last week, which is actually my best since round 1, I'm pretty sure. So it's been a while, been about nearly 22 weeks since last time. I actually got a really good score. So I got 112 tips. I'm hoping to make it 121 or 120, anywhere between there. Probably not. I'll probably get 1. I hope I haven't jinxed myself. Anyways. So we've got Western Bulldogs versus Port Adelaide at Marvel Stadium on a Friday night. This is going to be a tricky game. I do want to go Port Adelaide after what I've seen from them after they were down by about 15, 21 points against Carlton, came back and smashed them by about 95 points. So it was a bloody great performance. I didn't actually watch the game, but I watched just some of the highlights and, just the ball movement by Port Adelaide was pretty solid. So I'm going to have to tip Western Bulldogs, probably only because they've lost the last 2 games and they really need to come out firing. And I believe that there'll be a big threat in September, even though we are in August. So I am going to... I don't think it'll be a 13-point game. It might, but for this, I'm going to go doggies. I can't see it. I can sit under a goal, so I'm going to say Western Bulldogs by 5 points, and there'll be 1 minute on the clock when Bulldogs hit the front. So it'll be a very good game. We got Richmond versus Hawthorne. Now, no Dusty, no Cochin. He's out for the game. There's plenty out. Theon Prestia, I'm surprised he didn't get suspended because he was out apparently, allegedly. So, but I'm going to tip Hawthorne. It's like Clarko's last game. Like, Clarko is probably one of the greatest coaches of all time, up there with Mick Moldhouse and so many others. But I feel like it'll be Hawthorne that gets the job done and just completely rattles Richmond, because Richmond have to win. They have to win this game, and for Essendon, West Coast, or Fremantle all lose. They all have to lose this week, even the Giants. So I can't see that happening. I can just see Hawthorn winning by 20 points. Okay, so we've got Sydney Swans versus Gold Coast. I have a feeling that Gold Coast could actually win this game because they have Murdoch, Smith, Hemrich retiring for them, for the Suns, and a couple of those players played for Geelong. So, they've had good careers at Geelong and Gold Coast as well. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to tip Sydney because they were very poor last week against Essendon, but Essendon was just too good for them. So, yeah, I'm going to tip Sydney by 3 goals. It'll be a lot closer than last Sunday for them. So we got Brisbane Lions versus West Coast. I can actually see West Coast missing out on the finals, and they're 10th at the moment. They have to get everything their way. So I can actually just see Brisbane winning this game by 80 points. So we got... Now, I'm going to try and live stream this. It's going to be a bloody close game. I'm so glad that Hawkins got off, and so did Dangerfield, because there was nothing in it for both of them. Hawkins did the same thing as Nick Holman did in round 10 against Mitch Duncan. Made him concussed. So it was only fair to let him off. I was fuming when he got suspended because I was like, oh no, this could ruin us. But we've got no Tommy Stewart. We've got plenty of injuries, but we've got plenty of players coming back. And Melbourne, they had a win last week, didn't they? Yeah, they did. So, they're up and about. They got the job done against Adelaide, who they won by 41 points in the end, but Adelaide gave them a pretty good. Anyways, my brain's frozen all of a sudden. So, anyways, I'm going to tip Geelong, obviously, because I'm a Geelong supporter, and I really do hope we win. Plenty of bias in there, but nah. In all seriousness, so I can't wait for the clash. It's going to be so much fun. Jeremy Cameron is back. Kicked 4 last week, and you've got Bailey Fritsch who kicked 7 goals, which is, you don't see that many often these days. Okay, so we got Carlton GWS. Now, Eddie Betts is one of the greatest Aboriginal players, or one of the greatest small forwards in the comp. He is just a sensational player. I absolutely love him, and he's just torn up so many games against Geelong. But I just think GWS have about 19 injuries, and they've still got amazing talent depth. Probably helps when the AFL gave them so many compensation draft picks, but at the same time, though, it's pretty incredible. I really do want to go Carlton because Mark Murphy's also retiring. He's had a great career. And I can see Carlton actually win this game. But at the same time, I just feel like GWS would be just too strong in the end. It'd be close for 3 quarters, but then they come back and win. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to go GWS by 10 points. It'd be so much closer. I got St Kilda, Fremantle. That's tricky because it order depends on Max King because he absolutely tore it up against Geelong last week, but then he got injured and he wasn't the same. And so, with that being said, I do want to go St Kilda, but I just have a massive feeling that Fremantle will win and play finals. Obviously, everything has to go their way, but yeah. Now we've got Essendon, Collingwood. Oh, man. I watched the game last week of Collingwood. They're stuck with him for about a quarter and a half and just folded away because Brisbane are one of the best teams for the last few weeks. And Essendon were just too strong for Gold Coast. So it is actually really interesting. I do want to tip Collingwood because I feel like this would be a chance for Collingwood to shine and for their rebuild. I'm going to have to pick the safe option, but I would not be surprised at all seeing Collingwood actually win this game. It'll be interesting, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. So then we got Adelaide Crows versus North Melbourne. Now, I know a lot of people are tipping Adelaide, but I just have a feeling that North Melbourne can pull it off. I just have a massive feeling that they will because I believe that they're much closer to winning a flag than Adelaide will be. That's just my honest opinion. Adelaide have plenty of young guns, great talent, but I just feel like Nick Larkin could actually just tear it up for against Adelaide and their defenders. But they also want to do it for Michael Talia, who's retiring at the end of the season with Adelaide. So, yeah, I'm tipping. I forgot. Who am I going to tip? So I'm going to tip Fremantle by 10 points against St Kilda, Essendon by 15 points, and North Melbourne by 1 point. And it's going to be an absolute thriller. Hopefully, I've got 9 out of 9. Some risky tips there, but at the same time, honestly, who knows? Who absolutely knows? Pretty much every team from 12th can win. It's crazy. Can be in the top 8. It is absolutely crazy. I absolutely love how this season has progressed along the way. AFL's done a great job. No bye. But there will be a bye, so there'll be 2 weeks that they'll have a bye because there's going to be a quarantine. Whoever wins the 2 prelims, they'll have another week off to quarantine, and I'm about to do a video on why Perth should have the grand final. So yeah, it's going to be interesting actually. But this is my video. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I really need to get back into it. My goal is to upload one video every day, or that's what I've been trying to do for the last a month or so. I haven't done too badly, to be honest, about nearly 80,000 views, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's the video. Thanks so much for watching, and comment down below your thoughts. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the flag? Who's your tip? And yeah, I'm going to do a season review for the for the bottom 10 teams who don't make it. It's going to be very, very interesting, and I'm actually going to try and do the St Kilda and Fremantle game on Sunday. So thanks so much for watching, and yeah, peace.